भारती न्यूज, सीधा, सटीक और निष्पक्ष।
Good evening. I am Nishu Tyagi and you are watching Bharati News. Let's have a glance for the top news for 18th April. Here is the national news first. Days after Bollywood actor Salman Khan's Bandra home was targeted by the Lawrence Bishnois gang, Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde is now under fire from the enraged Bishnois community. Members of the community have taken to social media, countering CM Shinde and expressed outrage over his purported remarks to eliminate the Bishnoi gangsters and vowed to protect the actor and his family from any future hits. Anybody who threatens the existence of the Bishnoi community must say sorry to us. Eknath Shinde tendered an apology, said an X campaign launched yesterday, which got over 16,000 views, likes, forwards and comments. An FIR has been registered at the Hazratganj police station in Lucknow against 6 people, including a woman who claimed that the BJP MP Ravi Kishan is the father of her daughter. The FIR was registered on a complaint by Ravi Kishan's wife Preeti Shukla. Apart from the woman Aparna Thakur, the FIR also names her husband Rajesh Soni, daughter Shanova Soni, son Sonak Soni, Samajwadi Party leader Vivek Kumar Pandey and a journalist Khurshid Khan. The accused have been booked under IPC section 120B conspiracy, 195 giving false evidence, 386 extortion by intimidation, 388 extortion by threat, 504 intentional insult and 506 criminal intimidation. The National Commission on Thursday issued notification for election to 17 Lok Sabha seats in Telangana along with the by-elections to Secunderabad Cantonment Assembly constituency on May 13th. Setting the stage for a three-cornered contest among the ruling Congress, opposition BRS and the BJP. With the issue of notification, the process of receiving nomination has been set in motion. April 25th is the last date for filling of nominations. The scrutiny of nominations will be taken up on April 26th, while the last date for withdrawal of candidature is April 29th. Polling in all 17 Lok Sabha constituencies as for by the elections to the Secunderabad Cantonment Assembly seat will be held on May 13th. Now news from around the globe. The chief of US Space Agency NASA has told lawmakers in Washington that China is using civilian programs to hide military objectives in space. China has made extraordinary strides in space, especially in the last 10 years, but they are very secretive. Bill Nelson told the Appropriations Committee of the US House of Representatives as he testified on the US Space Agency's 2025 budget request. We believe that a lot of their so-called civilian space program is a military program. And I think in the effect, we are in a race. The Israel Defense Forces carried out aerial strikes in the Rafah area during the early hours of Thursday. According to Israeli and Arabic media, many were feared dead and several were injured in the attack. Since Iran carried out missile and drone attacks on Israel, the IDF has upped its ante against the Hamas and Hezbollah militants. On Wednesday, the IDF carried out an aerial attack in which 7 people were killed. The allies of Israel, including the US, the UK and France, has requested Israel not to attack the Rafah region as the population density in the region is high. Now heading on to the business news. The baby food brand sold by global giant Nestle in India contains high levels of added sugar. While such products are sugar-free in the United Kingdom, Germany, Switzerland and other developed nations. An investigation by Public Eye, a Swiss organization and the International Baby Food Action Network has revealed. Findings showed that in India, all cerealic baby products contain an average of nearly 3 grams of sugar per serving. The same product is being sold with no added sugar in Germany and the UK, while in Ethiopia and Thailand it contains nearly 6 grams, the study said. Multilateral institutions such as the IMF and UNCTAD view India as a potential driver of global economic growth going ahead, as the country has become the fastest growing emerging economy while China's GDP growth has been pegged at 4.6% in 2024 and expected to slow down further to 4.1% in 2025. The IMF's World Economic Outlook report released on Tuesday has not only raised India's growth forecast by 0.3 percentage points to 6.8% for 2024 to 2025, but also sees the country as a bright spot supporting global growth over the medium term and spill over to other countries. Now coming on to the last segment, that is sports news. Two-time world champion Kenta Momota of Japan announced his retirement from international badminton on Thursday, marking the Thomas and Amp Uber Cup finals in Chengdu, China as his final tournament on the international circuit. Momota became the first Japanese man to win the World Championship in 2018 in China, and the following year he successfully defended his crown in Switzerland. I've realized I can no longer get back to the point where I'm aiming to be number one in the world again, Momota said in a press conference in Tokyo, as quoted by Japanese news agency Kyodo News. I had a very fulfilling career playing for the national team. Now I want to be involved in helping all kinds of people find enjoyment in sports. Former Australian cricketer Stuart Law has been appointed as the head coach of its USA men's national cricket team ahead of their T20I series against Bangladesh scheduled next month just before the ICC T20 World Cup. The country's cricket board has announced Law has had a distinguished coaching career which began when he was appointed assistant coach of Sri Lanka back in 2009. His first head coach assignment was with Bangladesh in 2011-12. He took over the reins of West Indies from 2017 to 2018 on a 2-year contract. That's all for today. Keep watching, like, share, subscribe to Bharati News to stay updated with the recent happenings.